It's your girl Lola back with another video. Today's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a story video with my brother.
It's corn.
Alright. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Lola back with another video. Today's video is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a story time with my little brother.
It's corn.
First time on the show.
Wait, no. We can. No, we can do it over. We can do it over. Right. You call me corn? No.
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Lola back with another video. Today's video is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a story time with my little brother.
It's J corn. No.
First. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Lola back with another video. Today's video is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a story time with my little brother.
It's J corn.
First time on the show. But without further ado, let's get into it. Today's story time is going to be about the time that... Was this my first guy over? Who was my first guy over?
How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
That was my first guy over.
Alright, cool.
It's the first time I had a boy over. I went shopping, right? And at the time I was staying in Brooklyn. So when I went shopping, I wanted to take my stuff to my house and get some clothes, go back to Brooklyn, whatever, because I was going to stay. So me and said boy had went back home to my grandma's house or whatever, and my, what do we call her? What is she? Aunt-in-law? We could say aunt. And then my aunt had called my uncle, like, oh, Asia got a boy in her room with the door closed. But I do remember that you came and knocked on my door and told me that she had called him. Like, oh, hey, Valerie called Uncle Gerald. You don't remember?
I remember. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you something today. I'm gonna tell you something today. I ain't gonna lie. I was being messy. I was being petty. I just wanted to have some fun that night. I was just like, look. She came in the house with said boy, whatever. That's what his name is tonight. Okay. She came in the house and I was in the living room. I remember this shit like this today because I was in the living room.
Yeah, I'd be better tomorrow.
Our grandma, she was in the hospital because she had like a surgery, so she was out of the house. That's why it was like that's like the backstory, because like she's like present sometimes, like when she's there. But she walked by and went into the room, and I was playing Pokemon, so I looked and I was like, okay. So then my aunt came and she was like, yo, she got somebody in the room. I was like, yeah.
Yo. Okay.
So then
Sold out by my own brother.
we went upstairs and she was asking me about it. Like, we was having a conversation. I was singing. I was like, walk right by me. In a blue coat. Yep. So with my own two eyes and my glasses. I was like, I was stitching. Ooh. I used to hate her. I used to be like, I'm about to get this bitch. But that's what happened. So she was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna call your uncle. Da-da-da. And then he gonna handle it. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go back and play Pokemon. So I went back downstairs. Went back on the game. Oh, I forgot to tell her. Oh, pause this shit. Oh, she called my uncle. She called my uncle, so he coming.
Mind you, this is all in a matter of like 4 minutes. Like, we wasn't even there that long. But
It was in the neighborhood.
he came, he said my uncle was coming, whatever. But he got his story mixed up a little bit because you said that grandma was there.
No, I said she wasn't.
Oh, I'm about to say she was on vacation.
She wasn't on vacation. She was in the
She
hospital.
was. No, we had an empty house. They took a drive down south.
She was in the hospital.
No, she was not.
You telling me I lived there?
I lived there too.
No. You was out the house. I was there every day. All night. 24/7. One pillow. One blanket.
Whatever.
But yeah, you don't even know. Cause see, look, that's how I know. Cause
we was in the room for maybe like 4 or 5 minutes.
it was March.
I'm like, all right, let me
cold.
hurry up. I'm gonna get
They
some
had coats
stuff.
on. She wasn't in the house. That's how I know.
When he told me that, I'm like, all right, well, by the time my uncle get there, I'm not even gonna be there no more. This nigga got there in 2.5. Maybe not even 2.5, maybe 1.5, maybe 0.5. He got there quick. You would have thought he was down the block the way he got there. But all you hear is banging on my door. At the time.
No. Look. I was like, all of a sudden I hear the door open. I was like, oh, that was quick. Open the door. Hazel! Hazel!
Ooh.
You better not be disrespecting my mom's house. Oh. Then he ran to the back.
Son. So at the time, right, I didn't have a lock on my door. So he's banging on the door when he could have just opened the door, if anything. He's banging on the door, so I opened the door, mid-packing the bag, still had my coat on, you know, putting stuff away in my closet that I had just bought. And he's like, to the boy, yo, you gotta go, like, you gotta step. So the boy is just grilling him standing there. So he like, you ain't hear what I said? You gotta go. So the boy's on some, nah, I'm not going nowhere, whatever. So I'm like, long story short, he like, oh, you disrespected my mom's house, doing Lord knows what, and then in my head, I'm just thinking like, I only wanted to change your clothes. Like, I'm not even doing nothing. Like, how is this even disrespect? So I'm just like, I told him like this, I swear to God, I'm like, yo, you're really wildin'. Like, I'm not even doing nothing. I'm just getting clothes. I don't know why back then I used to be talking crazy, but I'm a changed person now. But back then I was on some, nah, you wildin'. Like, I came here to get clothes and I'm going back to Brooklyn. Like, I'm not even doing nothing. It's not like we in the bed, laying down, no clothes on, or I'm walking around the house naked. You know, just nothing like that. Just went to get a change of clothes, head back to Brooklyn. But moral of the story is like, brothers really ain't nothing.
Man.
They really ain't nothing.
She know why I just don't hurt.
I really don't. I don't know.
Nah, she don't.
And it pains me deeply. Like, I feel that in my soul. Sold out by my own brother.
We can unpack that later.
This is crazy. But, you know, it happened. What can you do? It's a lot of stuff that we can't really say for story time. Fucking story time. Alright, so second story time is gonna be about the time I ran away from home when I was in the 6th grade. right? So, growing up, my parents believed that you should be in school close to home. But I always felt like I wanted to be in the furthest school away from my house so that I could have that extra like travel time or whatever. So when I graduated elementary and I was going into junior high, I like begged her to send me to MS 571. They finally agreed or whatever because they wanted me to go to Boys and Girls. It was 2 blocks from my house back then. And I was like, no, like everybody's gonna be there. Like I want to go to a school where I gotta take the train. Like I don't gotta rush home because if I go to a school 2 blocks from my house, they're gonna be like, oh, be home in like 15 minutes. Because my parents was like that. Like they always want to be like be home at a certain time. So we didn't go to school that day, and my mom kept us from school so she could take us school shopping. Because you know, you do back to school shopping, whatever. Your first fit in school gotta be fly. So I had an attitude because she wanted to take me to Pretty Girls. Do you know what Pretty Girls is?
Pretty Girls?
No. But anyway, that doesn't know. Pretty Girls is like this boutique that back in the day was considered like wearing rainbow or pay less. Like back in the day, that was embarrassing in school to wear pay less or rainbows or whatever. So I had an attitude, whatever, not a crazy attitude, like you know, a regular attitude. And we were walking down Nostrand and Fulton, and we were right in front of the check cash place. Like I remember this day like it's nothing. It was me and my little sister Yoda. We was walking down the block, and we got by the check cashing spot that's right there on Nostrand and Fulton. It's across the street from, you know, that little supermarket fruit stand thing. There's a piece of plaster on the floor that I guess my mom didn't see. So when she was walking, she stepped on the plaster, and you know it should have been funny at the time, but now that I know she's okay, it's still funny to me. Like she stepped on it and slipped and fell. She slipped and fell in the middle of a crowd of people on Nostrand. But the way she fell was kind of dramatic. Like she was trying to not go down. She was trying to not go down. She was going down. So my little sister turned her head and laughed. But I wasn't so quick. I started laughing before I turned my head. So she got up and started bombing on me in the middle of the whole crowd that she just fell in front of. So it was mad embarrassing. And she was like, and go home. Now you're not getting no clothes for junior high school. You're going to wear the same clothes from elementary. You know, she was going off with me. I'm not going to lie. It had me hot. Like, I was on fire. I'm like, nah. She did not just embarrass me in front of all these people like this. So let me say this. At the time when this happened, I didn't really explore Brooklyn or anywhere yet. Like, I wasn't taking the trains or buses and stuff. Like, my parents were really strict about us going places. So when she was like, go home, she didn't take me home. She told me to walk home. So I lived on Kingston and Fulton at the time. We was on Nostrand and Fulton. So it was about maybe like 2 blocks. When I got to the other corner of Nostrand and Fulton, because we was at one end. So when I was walking back home and I got to that corner, I ended up just making a right. So I made a right, and I walked up. And now that I do a lot of traveling and I've gotten to know Brooklyn and stuff, like after that, I can tell you exactly where I was. Because right now, like when I was there, I didn't know where I was. If you would have asked me, I thought I was going to turn up on the first 48. Like I didn't know how I was going to get home. I ain't have no money to get on the train. I ain't know which way to walk home. I ain't have no cell phone. I ain't have no quarters to use no pay phone. Like, it was just crazy. So I ended up making it right. At the time, I was just zigzagging it. Like, I was making a right, then making a left. So I ended up making a right. And somewhere along Bergen, I ended up making another right. ended up walking all the way towards the school that I was supposed to be at, like the school that I was starting junior high school at. I ended up walking all the way down there, which was like a 40-minute walk from my house. Made a left, ended up walking through Flatbush all the way towards like going towards Triangle Junction. I probably got lost in between like Church and Triangle Junction, somewhere in that vicinity, and I was just wandering around. Like, I was walking through places trying to figure out which way was home. I was going in stores trying to see if I knew like how to get from this store to this store. I feel like ultimately I was just walking in circles around Brooklyn and making it worse for myself because I didn't know where I was at. I didn't know what I was doing, where I was going. I knew I was nowhere near my house. I knew I was nowhere I had never been before. I didn't know if I was going to get kidnapped. I didn't know what was going to happen. So I ended up going to the train station where the shuttle is on Prospect. And when I got there, I kind of like looked like a little bum in the train station because I was sitting in the train station looking dumb at the turnstile because I ain't had no money to get on the train. It was a cop there, whatever. The cop there wouldn't let me go. So eventually, like an hour or two later, this lady came, whatever, had on like this red shirt and like blue jeans, whatever. I remember that because I remember thinking like, wow, this lady's mad nice. This is the first person that was like, oh, you need to get on a train. So she spun me on, and I ended up making it back home. When I got home, it was like a ton of cops everywhere in my building. My mom is all being dramatic, like, yeah, I told her to go home. That was about 8 hours ago. I don't know where she's at. I don't know where I just want her to come home. I want her to, you know the dramatic works. And then I roll up on the scene and everybody's looking at me like I got 10 heads calling off the search. You see the cars pulling off, like, all right, everybody, abort mission. You can go home. We found the little stupid, I ain't gonna say that word, but we found her. You go, had to give the statement. So when I gave the statement, they was like, oh, who were you with? My mom swore I was with my uncle. And I was like, I really was not with him. Like, I was really lost in Flatbush. But I didn't say Flatbush because at the time I didn't know. But I'm like, I was really lost. Like, I didn't know where I was at. And she was like, so how you get home? And I was like, this lady swiped me on the train. She was like, oh, well, what did she have on? And I'm like, a red shirt. And I was like kind of trying to describe her outfit. And she was like, oh, that's so crazy. Your uncle had on a red shirt when he came by today and told you he was missing.
Who said that?
My mom.
Wow.
And I'm just like, well, I wish I was with him. Because I had a stressful day. Trying to be grown. Running away because I was seeing everybody else do it. And I was looking dumb in the middle of Brooklyn. But I was like, no, I really, till this day, she still probably think I was with him. But I was like, no, I wasn't with him. I was stranded in the train station. I was really taking her through my whole day. And she was like, you really lying. And I felt that because I was really telling the truth. Like, I was really out there starving, stomach growling, no money to eat, no money to call home. Like, didn't know where I was going to go to the bathroom. By the grace of God, I made it home safe. I could have been kidnapped. It's crazy. But, long story short, I ended up being on punishment for forever and having to be home straight after school, no hanging out with no friends, strict curfew. If I got out at 2:30, I had to be home by 3. Mind you, the train ride was already like 20 minutes. So, and I walked was a good 10. So I literally had no time to even say bye.
Walked, it was how much time?
It was like 10 minutes from the school to the train.
Oh.
So if I got out of school, I had to go straight. I had no time to like go to the store with my friends or go to McDonald's or, you know, see any fights that was breaking out after school. I had to be like, all right, guys, take a picture for me. I'm gonna miss it. I gotta go home. It's probably the boring friend out of everybody. But yeah, I hope that never has to be me. Dang, you ate the whole popcorn?
Yeah.
Yo, is there more?
Like and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that little bell on the side so that you can know when I post again. Till next time.